I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Welcome to Noël Space. Sorry if the intro gave you the creeps. That is one of the most unsettling lines in all of fiction, and I thought it was a good hood opener. As the title and probably the intro alone would tell you, yes, the topic of this week's Noël Space is one of my favorite ones to talk about, which is AI and kind of the definitions of humanity and such, which I believe is like one of the best things to do with science fiction ever. It is one of my favorite things to talk about. Now, artificial intelligence, your definition tends to vary widely. For some people, it's as simple as, the measurement of how much data a computer can process or a program. But when we're talking, the scientific term artificial intelligence, we're generally talking about machines that can think, perhaps feel like people do. And you have a spectrum when it comes to them, too. You've got ones that are more human-like and more based on emotion and stuff like that. Let's see. Iron Giant is one I would put under that. Like, very much more like a child than anything else. And then you've got ones that are dictated by logic. Like our good friend Hal. With logic-based ones, those are the ones that tend to become either evil or very, very unpredictable. Well, especially when given a paradox, they can either, cease to think clearly, and, you can imagine where that would lead. Or they pretty much go, completely insane. Ow! Sorry, spoilers. Although, if you haven't watched that movie yet, why are you here? Like for real, that is, mandatory watching for anyone who's even relatively interested in science fiction. It is, the best space movie. It's on Netflix, actually. Watch it! There is no excuse. Watch it! But yeah, then you've got the ones that are more dictated by emotions. These are the ones that tend to be more sympathetic robots. I would put the Iron Giant under this. Then you've got ones that are in the middle. I would put Ultron under an in the middle kind of robot, because yes, much like a child, much more like one of the more sympathetic robots, he's very driven by emotion, namely rage, confusion. I would put disappointment in there. But he's also very driven by logic and reason, and which, ironically enough, is what makes him unreasonable. Most of the time, the issues with an AI, aren't even necessarily the AI's fault, but more from error from the human programmers. As Hal noted in 2001: A Space Odyssey, almost everything can be attributed to human error. Ultron would probably be more in line with Hal's line of thought on that, too. Now that I think about it. To be perfectly honest, even Hal, spoilers, he's supposed to be completely honest with all of his crew members, and he's not supposed to keep secrets from them. But he was also programmed to keep a secret from them. That turned into a logic paradox, which drove the poor AI insane. This sentence is false! Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. Yeah, that would send many a logic-based AI into
Wheatley.
Yeah. Although, no, Wheatley is an emotional one. Mm-hmm. Purely emotional. Well, he doesn't follow logic at all, pretty much.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking of because of the don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. Okay, I'll shut up now and read my book.
No, the don't think about was Gladys because she's very logic-based.
Oh, yeah!
We might keep you in because you're good to bounce off of for that. Essentially, AI, I believe, are a good way of showing what I think is kind of inevitable. We want computers to do better. We want them to process faster. We want them to be able to help us more. And sometimes the only way to do that is to make a robot that's more like a human.
Which I am going to interject something in here.
Okay, go right ahead.
So, reading through a thing online, they've actually made a robot, and I think it was some British engineers or Japanese engineers. I'm not sure which.
Of course, it was either one of those.
But it's basically the head and shoulders of a male. And in talking to him at one point, he looked at them and said, "One day, I'm going to put all of you into a human zoo and watch you."
Yeah, that was a very unsettling story, believe it or not. Even I was just kind of like, no. Deactivate it. Like, figure out what the heck you did to make it like that, please. Ugh.
And let me also add in there that this robot was seeing a whole bunch of college kids throughout the U.S. and Britain and a few other places. He was visiting the colleges and answering questions about AI, what he was meant to do, and he was basically going to become a teacher of sorts about robotics.
Yep.
And then that happened.
Like, nope. Yeah, he had a HAL 9000 moment, pretty much. Or, well, HAL would just cut the crap and kill everyone.
That's true.
Back to my point. But my whole thing with AI is more or less, I think that making a computer that can think like a human has good potential, just like any science.
And then on the opposite end, there's the Terminator.
Yeah, on the opposite end, you got Skynet and all those.
Which is an actual company.
Yes, it is. My passion for AI comes from the fact that an AI story in the first place was my main thing for falling in love with science fiction in the first place. Iron Giant. I watch it every Thanksgiving. I watch it as often as I can, especially if I'm in a slump. Lydia has just informed me that she's still not seen it. I know what we're doing one of these Mondays. The good things AI research could do. I would say that AI research could be used to make, well, to me it would be a good, maybe lightly expensive, but probably no more expensive than in vitro fertilization. A way to give couples who can't have kids, ones that, could be made to grow up and all that. Probably wouldn't be any more expensive or any cheaper than in vitro, but it'd be an option. Now, of course, that would bring up a whole bunch of new ethics and stuff like that I'm probably going to have to save for another one. This is just a general talking about of the concept of AI in science fiction. Often when we're looking at AI in science fiction, we're using it as a measurement of the humanity of something that is not human. Aliens get this treatment too, but not nearly as often as AI do.
A big movie that actually did what makes a human a human was Bicentennial Man.
Yes, it did. Mind you, the use of AI is not perfect. Sometimes the movie will kind of bomb. Chappie.
Which Chappie was very good.
Chappie was very good, and I will get into that at some point with movies that I like that everyone else doesn't.
Except for me.
I liked Chappie a lot.
So did I.
I think this video is long enough at this point. I probably haven't been cohesive at all, seeing as I am quite tired. And as always, I don't have a script. In any case, keep looking to the stars, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Scooch away. Scooch. 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 Scooch.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Gosh darn it. That made me think of Nick. The hardest part was trying not to laugh as they scrambled over each other to get away. Well, it was.
Fear my tarot card.
Oh.
Kill it with fire!
No, maybe not kill it with fire.
They are not into robotics.
No, thank God.
I don't believe that. I think that's a cover.
Stop it. You okay over there?
Yes. Something's caught on something. We never script anything.
No.